Okay guys, today I am doing an updated review on these Banax 500S electric reels. Bought two of these about a year ago from eBay. Fished them real hard the first season, but I take care of my stuff, so they get cleaned up, they get put away. This one just came back from a trip, so it came back and you can see it's already getting cruddy in here, so it's got to get washed and wiped down. But that happens immediately. It's plastic and it greens up real quick, so it's got to be wiped down right after the trip. But this one right here failed on me. It gave up. So after each trip, I strip all the line off. I have a drill with a small spool on it. Wash the line in the washing machine, clean it up real good. I use a PE4 line. And then I clean the reel the way the manufacturer suggests with a rag. Dampen it up. I get all the corrosive salts off of it, and then I use the reel lube on the outside. And as you can see, there's relatively no line on here. So I got them both powered up right now. I'm using the battery tenders, lithium phosphate batteries. So those things are amazing. And I'm going to use a jigging function on this one. So let me put this guy right here in free spool. And I'll come over here and I'll use a jigging function to get some line off of it so you can see what that looks like. Again, this reel right here that's running, this is the bad one. That one over there is working perfectly fine. So I'm going to go ahead and strip up to 25 meters, which is about 25 yards here in America. Alrighty, so what happens is, when the reel's in the current mode that it's in, the way you're supposed to use it is two ways. If you have your line at the bottom of the sea and you're bringing it up, you could either use this dial right here on the side and push it forward, and you'll see that it connects to this lever. So when I push this, the lever will go, and the reel should begin reeling. But nothing happens. You should also be able to grab it from right here and push a lever. Again, nothing happens. So a common scenario that happens on the boat is, for some reason, you got to unplug your reel from the battery. Maybe you got to get around a guy, or the deckhand wants to grab your rod, but you become disconnected. And once you become disconnected and you got line in the water, what I typically do is once I reconnect, wish I had a tripod, guys, one second, I'm going to set you down. So just reconnected, and it doesn't always remember where you're at. So I push these two buttons, not the red one, but the auto stop and the surface up button at the same time. And it resets the reel. Once you reset, you can start pulling your line back in, but as you see, it doesn't happen. Now, the problem in this reel has got to be with the lever system, because when I hit the jigging button, it still manually pulls in line. So where I come over here to the reel that's working, again, it doesn't know how much line I have off it. I just had it in free spool and I have it in the program mode. So what I'm going to do is come over here, hit these two buttons, and once I'm in this mode, I always use PE4, and I use so PE4 400. That's the thickness of the line. That's about 55-pound braid, and 400 meters or 400 yards ish is about what this reel will hold. So now it'll allow me to retrieve the line and get it back on here. So the way the reel's supposed to work, let me put it in gear real quick, get this one in free spool over here, is I can just grab the lever, and you can see it starts going with the lever, so you don't have to pull down the button. And right here I have full access to whatever speed I want to bring it in at. So that's how the reel's supposed to work right there. This one right here should do the same thing, but it doesn't. I can come over here and reset it. It's hard to get both buttons at the same exact time because I've got this iPad in my hands, but both buttons should reset it. There we are, P4400, which are my settings, and here I should be able to start. The only way I can engage the motor, you can see right here, right there, nothing's happening, is with the jigging button. And you see the spool not moving right here. It's because I have it in free spool. I locked it back up. And just like that, it's going. So there's something definitely wrong with this reel. This one is the one that ends with the serial 149. Right there as well. So like I said, I take really good care of them. I keep them super clean. I do everything per the manufacturer's guidelines. They stay in their boxes. They're on the correct battery source. For some reason, this one gave up after a year. I would say it's been on about 35 trips. I fish about 300 feet of water. It's been on some big sand dab trips. I go to get bait for lean cods, and it's pulled up probably, God, over 1,000 sand dabs in the last year. I've got a couple of trips where I come home with over 200 of them, and I use them for the crab traps, and I use them for multiple things. So I use them for bait for lean cod, and this thing, it pulls them up. It'll pull up 20 at a time, no problem. So I do fish it hard, and I use it a lot more than most people probably would, but it only lasted 1 year. This one right here is still going strong. So again, this one just came back in, so you can see it's a little dirty here. It does have to go through its cleaning, and it is a little bit of a pain in the butt to clean them because everything's plastic. So you can see on the knobs how they want to start corroding, and the front right here how it's getting green on there, and you got to get in there with the Q-tip and clean that off. And it's kind of a pain in the butt because it's all plastic, so you can't really hose them down. They're not super waterproof, and it's a saltwater reel, so I just can't spray it with the hose. You got to get in there and meticulously clean it. But hey, they work, and I got the insurance through Assurant, so they wanted some information on how these things work and how one's failing. So I thought I'd upload this video and shoot it off to them and see what they say. See if I can get either my money back or get a replacement reel, or see what they do on there. But I do have the insurance through Assurant. It's a 3-year claim, so I'm good until 2021. Let's see what happens, guys. Wish me luck. I'll keep you posted on what happens. Have a good day. Ciao.